I am DM Zone. This is the Gamer's Oasis. Let's get into it. Okay, guys. So this particular video is about the Stormtroopers from the Star Wars Legion war game. It's not going to be exactly like what you see in the movies. War games tend to deal with lots of troops, and they're not. You don't have them on trays or anything like that, and you got to keep them separated. So in this case, I painted each one of the right shoulder pads orange. And another Stormtrooper unit, which you'll see in the next video, I painted them blue. The base is considered to be like a moderate level for diversity, or I guess you could say, or creation, or whatever you want to call that word. I haven't really come up with the definition of the basing. But there is an add-on to that. I have taken pieces of B1 droids and broken them up and placed them on there as battlefield debris. So there's that. The models themselves are started out white. I did that for regardless the color of the models, because it's easier to go darker and take it to the shade you want than it is to take something that is dark and then bring a piece of that element back to something you started with white on a different model. So I tend to just prime most of my miniatures the same color. If that's white, then they're all white. If that's tan, then they're all tan. And I work the color scheme based off of that. So if I can get to the same blues, the same greens, and that type of stuff generally. Sometimes that means I need to go back and set the white. If you have like a brown and you try and take it to, like, let's say a soft red or an orange, you're going to have to take that white before you can get it to that color. So, but stark white doesn't go well either. The way I remedy that is to take a black paint, thin it down to the level of a wash, put it on the miniature, let it go in and create some contours, shadow the contours essentially. And I went into the under the armor plates portion, and I went and made that darker than the white, so that you could see that. Now, if I was doing something that wasn't a Stormtrooper, I would have gone crazy with that. But as it is a Stormtrooper, I tried to stay somewhat classic and do that. I have seen these painted different, like they're from a different planet, whether it's like a forest tan or green, like a tan green almost. I've seen them desert colors like sand. But in this case, when I talked to the client, he told me that he was really up for whatever I wanted to do, and didn't really have his heart set in any one direction. He was just going to trust in my creativity. One second. So I decided to go with the white. If he wants to have a different division or whatever in the future, I could see that being that way. But the reason why I did that is because he also had speeders, and I decided to take that tan color towards the speeders. And if you had tan on tan, it would make for a very boring miniature that should be very interesting. So stark white or white-ish stands out against all terrains, which makes it interesting. The white and the tan bikes are going to be interesting. The white and the multicolored dewbacks is going to be interesting. When I get to those videos, you'll see what I'm talking about with that. And then when I get to the Death Guard, they stand out because they're different than all the rest. So there is a lot of reasons why I think the classic white was a good choice. It is a dirtier white. Some parts would be almost gray. Again, like I said, that's to show depth of the miniature, and it's not just a white blob. I could have left it literally primed. I could have even whitened it up from there. But I feel like it would not have come out as nice as it came out with the black wash. Now, there is a level beyond this that a person could do, but that was outside of the scope of what the painting was. In the future, if I ever choose to do a hero level Stormtrooper, you might see what that looks like. But for right now, I think these look amazing on the field. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. Follow my page if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.